So did you actually know that FEMA recommends that you have emergency foods on hand? So today I'm just going to walk you through a few options to put in a bag that you can put close to your door and grab in case of emergency. So it's basically a to-go emergency food bag. These options are going to be just a few things like canned, staples, high energy, and comfort foods. So whether you're putting this bag together for yourself or your whole family, little kids, choose the foods that you know that you will eat. So number one that's going to go in this bag is going to be hand sanitizer. In an emergency situation, you might not be able to wash your hands, and you definitely want to keep everything sanitary. Here I'm giving you a couple options for breakfast food. Granola is lightweight. You could throw this in a bag. So you don't need a bowl, you don't need milk, but there's other options also. If you want to stick with something for cereal for your children, you can get bags of cereal. They sell those at Dollar Tree in a small bag, or you can get a larger bag of cereal. And they have the to-go cups of cereal. You can also get shelf-stable milk at the Dollar Tree, which is very tasty. And of course, oatmeal. Lightweight packets fit perfect in a backpack, and they're easy to make. You can just use some warm water, and you have instant cereal, instant breakfast. There's a multitude of options. You could do a granola bar, an energy bar. So sticking with a lightweight option and filling option you can place in your bag is potatoes. All the instant potatoes now pretty much come with just adding water to them, and they come in a little bag. Perfect. Also rice. They have the 90-second rice now in multiple of flavors. So this is already pre-cooked, so it just basically needs to be warmed up. But it's a great option to put in your bag. Also, you can use the dehydrated rice and be able to put a little bit more water into that and hydrate that and warm that up. So those also come in bags similar to this and are perfect and lightweight. Another item is pasta. There is a pre-cooked pasta that comes in a bag similar to this, and it's all set. You just need to warm that up. So that's another option. Believe it or not, you can make some sort of pizza crust or a fry bread with this bag of dry pizza crust. You can just mix in a little bit of water. It does say oil, but you can do water and just make like a pan fried bread. And of course, ramen. Multiple flavors. We all know the great ramen noodle is one of those easy, lightweight things. And again, just put this in your bag, warm it up with some water and hydrate it, and it would be a perfect comfort food. Speaking of comfort food, how about a soup? This dry soup mix, all you have to do is add water. So if you have a pot and some water, that would be also comforting. Any kind of nuts are perfect for snacking. And you can use the big jar here, or you can find the smaller packets. Sometimes they're in the aisle as you're cashing out. So stuffing. You could take this out of the box, write the directions on the package with a black marker, and bring this with you. Shove it right in the bag. It fits in there. It's lightweight. Perfect addition to a bug out bag. So here's a few protein options. They have packaged tuna now, and it comes in a multitude of flavors and varieties. Many name brands. Starkist is here. Great Value has a few options. They're super reasonable, and there's even packages that come with a spoon in it. They also have chicken is available in packets like this, and I believe pork. And this one here is the Bumblebee brand, and inside is a spoon so that you can make easy eating. So another protein option, beef crumbles. This one here was purchased at the Dollar Tree, but I believe Walmart carries the same brand, and there's a multiple options there also. I believe they have meatballs and such. So of course, Spam. A single serving of Spam placed in your bag. It's very thin, lightweight, and it's a perfect little snack to carry in an emergency. So here's a couple drink options. Now FEMA recommends 1 gallon of water per person per day. So here's just a few options to carry along with you. Some hydration packets. You can just pour these into your bottle of water. It helps with the electrolytes. And then some flavorings. If you like plain water, then fine. But sometimes kiddos like a little flavor to their water. And then tea. It's just a little comfort. You could have a cup of tea just to kind of get you through and keep up your momentum. So peanut butter, perfect protein, and it also has healthy fats. So a little bit of peanut butter, you could take the big jar, or they have this small little to-go packs of peanut butter, which are perfect to slip in that bag too. And I know those kids and grandchildren would just love that. And here are some canned options for you for your bag. Now, remember, weight is going to be an issue if you're carrying this in a backpack, but if you have a bin or something that you're going to be taking these items with you and place them in the car, then of course, grab something like this. Just make sure that you carry a can opener with you if need be. Most of them have the pop tops on there, but you want to make sure that they do not open up on you or leak. If anything like that, do not eat those foods if they are opened. So I showed you some tuna fish, some chicken, and this is of course some Spam on the cheaper version, which is the Great Value brand, but just as good. That one's bacon flavored. Here's some sardines. You could do herring fillets, anything like that. Perfect addition if you'd like those items. And here is a small canned ham. If you're cooking for a family, this might be a great thing to bring with you. And what about a morale booster? A little piece of hard candy in tough times just might help you get through a little bit easier. Now, what are you going to put all that in? You're going to slip it into a larger bag. This here is a 2.5 gallon bag, Ziploc bag. You can use these. I purchased these ones here at the Dollar Tree, but they also carry what's called a marinating bag. Those are a little bit thicker and heftier and have a handle on them. You can also go to the laundry section of the Dollar Tree, and they carry the storage bags, which come in multiple sizes, large up to extra, extra large. And of course, you can't forget the staples like salt and pepper just to kind of spice things up a little. And you can also grab packets of sugar. Now, how are you going to eat all of this food and prepare it? Well, you can go and get camping supplies that are pretty pricey, but if you have just a few items in your drawer that you can slip into a plastic bag, like a knife, a fork, a spoon, a sharp knife, those things are very helpful. And you could possibly get a lightweight saucepan. You can pick these up yard sailing, super cheap. Maybe grandma's getting rid of one, or a neighbor is throwing one away. Maybe you're going thrifting and you can find a small pot just to help you keep the expenses down. A large metal spoon is also perfect to keep in this bag. And you'll see I also have a hand towel. Again, we want to keep everything as clean as possible and very sanitary. I have included an extra pair of reading glasses to put in this bag because if you've ever tried to read some of these packaging, it's so tiny and it helps out because I'm old. And when you're packing this bag and getting it ready, don't forget your fur friends and your fur family because they want to eat too, and I know they're going with you. So make their lives easier. Pack about 3 days worth of food for them too. When you're also packing, don't forget the small collapsible bowls at Dollar Tree so that they can have water too. Okay, now it's time to pack this bag. Remember, you can use a duffel bag, a backpack, a suitcase even, especially if you're packing for a large family. And you don't have to put the items that I suggest in there. Make it your own. Design your own bag, your own items that your family enjoys, and they're comfort foods. That's important. If you're going to be in an emergency situation and put out of your own home, you want to make things somewhat normal for your children and yourself. So I suggest you put your bag somewhere near your front door so that it's an easy grab and go bag for you. And I just want to give a shout out to my sister who made this beautiful cutting board for me as a gift for Christmas. I love it. Now I hope you never ever have to use that emergency bag, but it's an added security knowing you and your family will be at least cared for a couple days. So I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you give me a thumbs up, a share, a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. My wish for you is that you stay snug as a bug as my little fur babies. Stay happy, healthy, strong, and safe, but most of all, stay rooted. With love, Kristina.